Alright, here we go with another game with tool time. We're going to be trying to put a lot of tools into play and have a lot of fun. So we're starting with a trubbish and a surskit on the bench. Got some supporters in the hand. Not so bad, not so bad. Would like to have a psychic energy. We could actually get a turn 1 tool drop off if that was the case. But unfortunately it is not. So we're going to use this level ball. And my opponent flips over another trubbish. So I'm thinking, you know, it's also the tool drop one. Maybe this could be mirror. In that case, you know, sigilyph is actually not that important because a small amount of tools in play is still going to lead to a steamrolling of stuff because trubbish is weak to itself. And sigilyph doesn't have that much HP either, so you just really need 5 tools in play. They're probably going to be having to put down tools as well, you know, so it's kind of a really messy mirror match. But anyway, we juniper and we decide, I've already got 3 trubbish in play. I'm going to go ahead and get a sigilyph just in case it's not mirror. So hold on to a Team Plasma badge and a floatstone, and I get lasered. Ouch. That's kind of painful. But you know, laser I guess could fit in this deck. There's a Skyla. We'll see what this goes for. This could be rather telling. Put this stuff over. Goes for a level ball, so it could still certainly be the mirror. And oh no, this level ball goes for a blitzel. This, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is why if you're going to play a trubbish that you don't intend to attack with at all, definitely play the tool drop one, because right there my mindset was, could be mirror, and that kind of affected how I played my first turn. So my opponent has the Zebstrika Garbodor deck. Now fortunately for me, I stay asleep on laser, but I do have a switch and a floatstone, so if I wanted to I could switch and attack, except that I don't have another energy. So this guy is, I guess, going to go for I suppose a juniper. Put a plasma badge down on somebody. Looks like I put it down onto sigilyph. I'm not really sure why. We could level ball, and we can go ahead and get masquerain into play. I saw that it was not prized when I went level ball in the first turn, so we'll go ahead and get that down with Zebstrika, Garbodor. If they get off to a good start, it's pretty much not going to be a winnable situation for me. So trubbish is stuck active though, got a 2 retreat cost, and disconnect is powered up. There's a silver bangle. It's actually not going to be relevant at all. In fact, it's only going to help me. There's a floatstone. Oh, and Garbodor comes down before I can even get any decent amount of tools put into play. And turn 2, disconnect. Disconnect, of course, prevents your opponent from playing any item cards. The effect is placed on them. That you can't, you know, get Zebstrika out of the active spot like Gothitelle and somehow stop it. You just are not going to be able to play item cards. And of course, all Pokemon tool cards are item cards. So this pretty much means that I will not be able to increase the damage any more than I already have on the field, which is 1 plasma badge on sigilyph. I think I did have a silver bangle that I could have put down. If I had put that down, that stuff might have been a little bit better. Now, fortunately for me, of course, Garbodor does have to have a Pokemon tool attached in order to activate Garbotoxin, and for some unknown reason, there's actually a silver bangle on this Zebstrika, which is not going to be helpful at all. In fact, it's only going to hurt. So I can still kind of mount an offensive, but not really. I'm not going to be able to accelerate my energy with Colorless Machine, Psychic Energies, none of that. I got 3 catches in the hand. I would love to catcher out that Garbodor. I don't have catchers in my hand anymore. I would love to catcher out that Garbodor, but of course I am being disconnected, so I can't play Pokemon Catcher. And that Getsus went for several cards. And now I kind of had a window there if I could have followed up with another tool drop on this turn. Because he knocked it down a second Blitzel. And there's a level ball now. I'm sure that will go for a Blitzel. If I could break this disconnect chain 1 turn, then I might be able to get stuff down. So, if the opponent gets a really quick disconnect before you need, let's see, you would need how many tools in play? 5 total. Of course, Garbodor is likely to have 1 attached to it. I pushed up Masquerain there in an effort to, buy a turn. I knew I'd have to buy a turn. And yeah, because of the poison and the Verbank, I actually have to bench another sigilyph to be another sacrificial pawn. Otherwise, trubbish would have to be pushed up and take an initial hit that I can't have. So, yeah, now I draw a Psychic Energy, and I wish I had another trubbish to attach it to. And there's already a third, no, this is the second Zebstrika being built up on the bench. And I know from here I'm probably not going to be able to knock out too much of anything. I do get another Trubbish down though, so I'll just attach and retreat, and we'll tool drop. It'll be enough now, but boy, I wish there was one more tool in play. One more tool, and could actually one-shot a Zebstrika. Wouldn't be able to right now. There's another Getsis. Getsis, of course, when you're locking your opponent from playing item cards, you know, that's... You put them back in their deck, and then they redraw them, and they continue to draw things that they can't play, and that's pretty solid. At least once you already have the lockup. You know, you could claim it's a win more card. I like to claim it's a solidify the lock card. So there's an Ultra Ball, using all of the item cards that I can't play, putting down another Blitzel, and making sure there's another Silver Bangle on that Zebstrika. I'm really not sure why he's playing down the Silver Bangles. Silver Mirror maybe, but you should probably know that Tool Time does not run EXs, so he's not going to be able to deal additional damage with that. But again, we're going to Tool Drop for 60, and up end again. Come on, Psychic Energy. Nope. We do have a Juniper though, so we might be able to get a Psychic Energy off that, and maybe continue, you know, just trying to Tool Drop every turn, not getting the one-shots that we need. And here we go. We need to get a Psychic Energy. We have a Juniper. We could end him back to 2, but that's not going to be relevant. And I whiff a Psychic Energy off the Juniper. Because of the Zebstrika powering up on the bench, I don't think that would be too relevant. I think we already have 3 Trubbish in the discard pile, actually. So, there is a Laser combined with 40 from Disconnect. Yep, that is going to officially cap the game. I'm just going to pass. And yep, that is that. So... Zebstrika Garbodor, certainly a very, very difficult matchup. The only way you can win that is if you get down a bunch of tools, like right away, turn 1, and you gotta spread them out too, because Garbodor will, of course, shut off the toolbox ability and make Sigilyph discard down to 1. But if you can get 5 tools in play, maybe you have a chance. Unfortunately, we did not this game, so thanks for watching, guys, and a later days.